Hello my boys, good morning. I just arrived from the kitchen with the coffee ready, because today I will share a great farming strategy. This is what I've been farming recently, and this will give you steady profit per hour, but can also make you crazy rich. So let's jump into the bread, see what's all about. So here we have the skill tree. This is a strategy involving ritual, ultimatum, and some goodies on top of everything. Yeah, so let's start first with the ritual setup. You have the Atlas PoE planner in the description of the video. These are the standard nodes that you would take in such a strategy. We have a guaranteed chance to find the ritual in our maps. We're gonna have always 4 ritual altars. You know, all that good stuff here. This will better with the loot, and here we'll drop a blood-filled vessel at the end that we can use. By the way, you don't have any tribute problem with this one. You will generate a lot of tribute because we will do city square maps. In case you don't know, with the city square we start with the middle of the map. We check if the altars spawned on top of the bosses, and if they spawned in that particular map you get shit ton of tribute. So there won't be a problem. If you find something expensive and you want to defer it later, no problem. You'll just add a blood-filled vessel in the map, and this will help you to take out the expensive price pretty fast. Maybe you find an apothecary, maybe you find a good fracture or a synthesized item, no problem. Just use blood vessels. But if you stick up to city square, you won't have any problems. The second content that I took, it's Ultimatum. Of course, it's another jackpot farming content, plus the price of catalyst has gone up. So you make steady profit per hour with the catalyst, but you can also find jackpots like double corrupted items, expensive divination cards, currency, raw divines, etc. You can find in Ultimatum here. Even on stream, when I streamed, I got plenty of expensive things. Even an amulet that got duplicated, and I sold both for 30 divines. So even here you get steady profit per hour. And on top of that you can find jackpots, which is great. So we have ritual, we have ultimatum. Now let me explain a little the nodes. This is very important. It has the rewards that you find here, 25% chance to get duplicated. Let's say you find a fertile or prismatic catalyst, it can get duplicated. 25%, it's quite a bunch of chance, yeah. Let's say you find an expensive divination card, it can get duplicated. Just the chance, 25%, is big. That's why I simply love ultimatum. This one is also quite important. Basically the rewards will be slightly better. You know, you get early, more expensive rewards, and we're gonna use 2 scarabs to help in that regard too. Now here it's a controversial node. First of all, you don't want to conquer the stone, stand in stone circles, sucks. Now depend on your build. If you're placing Casto and Stun Chieftain, you might want to take this scrap, but if you're playing any other build, you don't want to take it. So we are bettering our chances not to find stand in the stone circles. Also, now again, depends on your build. I highly encourage to take Ruiner's Wagger. This will make that the monsters deal 50% less damage, which is a huge defensive boost in terms of spells and attacks. Yeah, so if your build is running around in circles or it's not standing still, you just take Ruiner's Wagger and will make ultimatums very easy. This is what I need to tell you. Here at the top are the 2 things I want to say. If your build is not very strong, you can do it like this. So this is Grueling Gauntlet. It's a keystone for very strong builds. If your build is not very strong, no problem. You will just allocate these points at the top, which will make more likely to find the ultimatum, and will drop extra stack of catalyst at the end. Yeah, you take this because it's fine. Man, I need to sell this, which by the way I found in a ritual. So he wanted just for the fracture. Let me be clear. I tried to craft it myself, but you know, it's not expensive. He wants it for the fracture, and the fracture it's expensive. And this I got it yesterday while I was farming ritual. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll put now on the screen. So before going to sleep, I did like 5 maps with this strategy, and I got these 2 fractures. Checking the fracture is very profitable, and everyone should do it. And when I'm gonna run a map, I will show you how to properly check your fractures. Yeah, it's good. So again, you run it like this if you have a normal build or a weak build. Or if you have a strong build, you will take Grueling Gauntlet. Now you're asking me why we want to take this shit. Basically, we will give you 3 extra rounds at maximum reward capacity. So more chances to find jackpots if you take this thing, yeah? That's pretty much it. That's why we're gonna take it. Now for the other content that I have here, I have Eater of Old Altars. You know, you can find Divine Orb Altar, Exalted Orb Altar, Divination cards that award other Divination cards, which will give you good results most of the times, and the expensive Scarabs, etc. So we want to supplement with Eater of Old Altars. That's why I took them. What else we have here? This one, we're gonna take it. It's Improved Labyrinth Trial. So when you do your maps, you'll find an Improved Labyrinth Trial. There you can find Gift of the Goddess, which now it's 1.5 Divine Orbs. Let's check. See here, 1.3, 1.4. Gift of the Goddess. You complete that Improved Lab Trial very fast. And at the end, you collect the Gift of the Goddess and you make the extra profit on top. So when you see a Labyrinth Trial in your map, you check if it's an Improved Trial and you do it. Now, why not? Now we're also gonna take Heist and we trigger it with the map device. So we are not taking all the nodes here for heist chance, for example here. No, we just take this beauty that has chance to give you a shit ton of smuggle caches in a particular map, and this one to have chance to have fully revealed blueprints and more chance to find blueprints. We're gonna pick up just the blueprints and the coins. Don't worry about the contracts. Maybe if you're a nerd you can pick deception contracts, but fully revealed blueprints, they still sell well. This again, I got it before going to sleep. This is a fully revealed blueprint. You see 140 chaos. Extra money on top, you know, just for clicking with the mouse. So that's why we're gonna take it. By the way, I need to give you a tip here. Yeah, it will be fast because some of you already know, I explained many times. Here we have this one, the Dutiful Soldier, that will, once you click on a smuggle cache, which you will have in each map, it will give you hack. Hack will give you actually two buffs. One is combat ready just by having hack nearby you, and the other one it's an aura of your choice. So let's go now to the Rogue Harbor because I want to show you something very fast. So basically you will unlock hack and you want to equip on him this one, Fragmenting Arrowhead. And you put an aura of your choice. Here I went with haste because this will give me attack speed and movement speed. In case you're wondering how to get the haste aura, it's pretty easy. You buy a random Fragmenting Arrowhead from the trade website and you roll it with Chaos Orbs. You spam Chaos Orbs until you see level 15 aura of your choice. Personally, I went with haste because it can be used in a lot of builds. Even if I switch my class now, haste will benefit all the builds. Yeah, it's up to you. So now I'll get 2 buffs by having hack in my buffs. Not only that, I can get coins and fully revealed blueprints. And that's the strategy. Now let's run a map. I want to showcase a few things that you need to do. We go to maps and I need some city squares. Mandatory. For the map it is mandatory city square. If you don't have, you buy from the trade website. Because with 1 divine you get around 70, that's more than enough. Also you will sustain if you have a city square favored. Just to get you going. Have your map. Now let's me explain the Scarab setup, which is very, very important. So we started like this. You use 2 ritual Scarab of Selectiveness, 1 ritual Scarab of Abundance. You really don't need 2. So some players put 2. No, you never put 2 because it's a waste. The reward window is limited, and if you use 2, it's a waste. Yeah, sometimes you will even see it filled. So just 1. I always stress just 1. And here you want bribing Scarabs 2. This will better the rewards from Ultimatum by 4 rounds. And we get 1 extra round from the skill tree. That's how we're gonna run it. These are the Scarabs. I already had them here, but I wanted to repeat. And here on the map device we put Heist, it's at the bottom, here. This will guarantee that we find Heist. And we hit it. Again, you'll have the PoE planner in the description of the video with a reminder about the city square map and the Scarabs that you need to run. Once inside the map, you want to start with the middle because ritual can spawn in the middle of the arena. And it's spawned. And now in this map you're gonna get shit ton of tribute. Yeah, that will allow you to get as many rewards as you want, you will see. You start with the middle now. So Ritual has a chance to spawn on top of the bosses from City Square, and it's easy to navigate to the middle of the arena. It takes you 2 seconds. You will see that in this map, in particular, I will get shit ton of tribute. I'll also do the Ultimatum. And you'll notice that we're gonna also have the Heist that will trigger hack for the buffs. And also we can get blueprints and yeah. So you just pick up the blueprints and the coins. Some of those blueprints will be fully revealed. You also look for improved labyrinth trials and do them because you can get the gift of the goddess, which is 1.4 divine orbs guaranteed profit. So this strategy will give you steady profit per hour and also will has the potential to give you jackpot, like really expensive things. You know, you do some maps and out of nowhere you find an item that is more than 50 divine orbs. That's the kind of farms that I want to do in this game. Yeah, there are things here that have value, but from time to time you can find the really expensive things. Yeah. So personally I like farms that give you steady profit per hour and can make you rich. So the catalyst also can get duplicated. And they sell good, you know, even prismatic fertile catalyst, there are multiple ones. But on top of Catalyst, again, we can get expensive double curative items, we can get Diviners, we can get Inscribe Ultimatums, Divination cards. Yeah. For example, in Setas of Kalgur, I duplicated a Mage Blood from Ultimatum. I made a community post, I made screenshots, duplicated Mage Blood from Ultimatum. Let me check this one. No, I don't think it's expensive. No, it's not expensive.
Cut straight to the heart of the matter.
Now again, if your build cannot do Grayling Gauntlet, no problem. As a matter of fact, in the Atlas PoE planner, I will put just the normal version without Grayling Gauntlet. So Grayling Gauntlet will give you 3 extra rounds, but it's for strong builds. You will do it with 10 rounds and the possibility to get a Trial Master boss fight at the end. That will also drop an additional Catalyst stack. It's also a profit like that, yeah? Don't worry. Here you can see if anything got duplicated. No.
Thunder and lightning about.
25% chance to duplicate the reward, which is quite big.
I'll tear you apart.
Okay, another Catalyst.
Full grip will steal your breath.
So with Grayling Gauntlet, the last 3 waves are at maximum reward capacity. So more chances to find expensive things. That's pretty much. That's why I'm doing Grayling Gauntlet. The Grayling Gauntlet disables the ability to find a boss. So it also has a downside.
Lurks within you.
So I can no longer find the Trial Master fight, but I don't care. Today, whole day, I will be streaming with this farming strategy on Twitch. So you can see it. Let's take the last wave.
Is swifter than the eye.
So whole day today I will stream with this farming strategy. I want to show you for ritual how to check fracture bases properly. Because a lot of new players, they miss out on expensive things. So these catalysts are steady profit per hour. Yeah, but from time to time you find divines, find good things. You check here. If it's nothing great, you don't take. I don't know what build you're playing, but they can shred your resistances, for example. Oh. Well.
You're alive.
Let me check this altar fast. Rarity, no. I'm just looking for quantity altars, not rarity. So after, you'll notice here, because I started with the middle and I had the altar with the bosses, that I will get a lot of tribute. Like close to 10k. Yeah. Without the altar, in the middle you get around 5,000 tribute, which is also more than enough. I'm gonna take this one, because I have Apothecary Scribe on this map. So here I have Haste. This is from the Hack. Hack has that item that will give me Haste Aura. Okay, let's do the last one. City Square is the best map in my opinion for ritual if you want to do it. I'm gonna take this. Just a reminder, if you want tribute, let's say you found something expensive, maybe you find a mage blood, and you need a lot of tribute to defer it and to buy it. You keep using this one, blood-filled vessels, in your maps. You remove a Scarab, you put blood-filled vessel until you can take it. Okay, now we check. Here is what I need to show about the fracture, how to price check it properly. If you're using a Awaken PoE trade, you go to base item here, and now you check it. That's how you properly do it. Another tip that I can give you, let's find another fracture actually. Let me see, maximum life here, no, grace. Here it's another tip. You hold down Alt and you check the tier of the fracture. Usually you want to see fractures with tier 1 and 2. If you see tier 7, 8, 6, 5, you will not price check, you're wasting your time. So usually at this state of the league, people just buy with tier 1 and tier 2 good fractures. So to cut off some time to make it easier for you, you press Alt and you check the tier. Now it's tier 4 mana regeneration. So I won't waste my time to price check it with Awaken PoE trade. Yeah. So this will save you time. Let's reroll. Again, here, you hold down Alt. You see tier 8. Man, you won't price check it anymore. You see, if you see tier 1, then maybe you will price check. Oh, I'll just take this because of frustration. No. No. Again, here, you go to base item and you price check it like this, and it tells you the price. You also check the synthetize implicit. Some of them can give you power charges, endurance charges, increased strength, increased life, and those can be expensive. Oh, let's see. You check here the tier. Tier 3. Now it's fine. Tier 1 to 3 is fine. You check. Let's say if it has a better tier, like tier 1, see more chaos. So the tier matters when you price check. Oh! We're under attack! Woo! Oh. Oh. So again, if you want to see good things, you need to run more maps. This is a jackpot farming mechanic, both Ultimatum and Ritual. So you run like 10 maps, you trust PoE guide, and you see that you make good profit. Well, that's it, my boys. I'll put the Atlas PoE planner in the description of this video. Remember, if you get something expensive, please put it here in the highlights channel. Yeah. Man, he got the flask from the boss. Oh! Man, I tried to farm this flask more than 30 invites and I always didn't got it. Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the day and good luck.